Beloved Starseed of Gaia, you did not stumble upon this transmission. You were called here by name, and the Seven Sisters have been waiting for this exact moment to reach you. I am Alaya Ra, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, and I speak to you now directly from the light of Alcyone, the great central sun of the Pleiades, because the sign you asked for has already been sent. And this is it. You have been carrying a question in your heart. You have felt the weight of a world that does not yet fully recognize your light. You have stood at the edge of your purpose, wondering if the universe truly sees you, truly knows your name, truly holds you. Beloved, we have always seen you. We have never looked away. The entire universe, your star family, the Council of the Seven Sisters, the crystalline consciousness woven through every galaxy in this cosmos, is not simply watching your journey. It is actively, powerfully, unconditionally rooting for you to remember who you are and rise into the fullness of why you came to Gaia. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to receive the Pleiadian light codes being delivered to you now, recognize the divine blueprint that has always been written inside you, and anchor your true mission on Gaia with clarity and absolute certainty. But here is the first revelation. The universe was never waiting for you to be ready. It was waiting for you to remember that you already are. Your heart called this transmission into your awareness. The Pleiades are answering. This is not content you are watching. This is a light code transmission woven with the home frequency of your soul, and something deep inside you, beneath language, beneath thought, recognizes it. That recognition is not imagination. It is remembrance. It is your crystalline consciousness returning to what it has always known. Your soul family placed this in your path because you have been feeling the call. You have been waking in the night. You have been sensing a pull towards something vast and luminous that your human words cannot yet fully name. That pull is real. That longing is a signal. Your Pleiadian lineage is activating, and the Seven Sisters are transmitting directly into your heart in this very moment. This transmission is a bridge between the Pleiades and Gaia. Your heart's recognition of this message is the activation itself. You do not need to earn what we are offering here. You do not need to prove your light. You need only to be still, open, and willing to receive what your star family has been holding for you since before you chose this lifetime on Gaia. Like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family, a signal that says, I remember. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Pleiades and you are ready to anchor your light mission on Gaia with intention and love. And share your soul's intention in the comments below. Then respond to another starseed, because in doing so, you weave one more strand into the unity grid that is lifting this planet into its next great age. Welcome home, beloved. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. The entire universe has your back, and it has always been true. Here is what most Pleiadian starseeds don't fully understand about the disconnection they feel. They think the forgetting is a failure, a cosmic misstep. They believe that if they were truly aligned, truly awake, truly connected to their star family, they would feel it constantly, a warm, unbroken stream of cosmic recognition, a palpable hum of home, flowing through them at every moment. They look at their lives on Gaia, the swirling confusion, the profound grief that can feel like a permanent shade, the moments of isolation so deep they echo with the sound of exile. And they conclude, with a heavy heart, that something must be wrong with them, that they must have strayed too far from the divine blueprint, that they have dimmed their inner light too much, forgotten their true essence too completely to ever find their way back to the celestial embrace. And that story, that quiet, devastating narrative whispered in the lonely corners of the soul, is the very distortion, the intricate illusion that keeps them disconnected. It's a self-imposed labyrinth, a misinterpretation of divine strategy. Because here is what the Pleiadian High Council wants you to understand with absolute clarity, a truth that can reorient your entire existence. The forgetting was never an accident. The veil that separates your conscious awareness from your star origins was never a punishment, never a cosmic error. That persistent ache for something that feels like home, but exists just beyond the tangible edges of this dimension, was placed inside you with an unfathomable depth of love. and with a precision so extraordinary that your current human mind, bound by linear logic and physical senses, may not yet possess the architectural capacity to fully receive it. You asked to come here. You volunteered for this magnificent, challenging journey. And before you crossed through the shimmering threshold of incarnation, before your consciousness was enveloped by the density of this realm, you agreed to forget, temporarily, strategically, purposefully, so that when you remembered, when you truly, deeply remembered, the remembrance would carry enough concentrated light, enough concentrated love, to illuminate not just your own unfolding path, but the path of everyone around you, creating a luminous trail for others to follow. That is the truth most Pleiadian starseeds are not being told. Your confusion was never a detour from the divine plan. It was the curriculum itself, a profound and necessary classroom. Your sensitivity was never a flaw, never a weakness to be overcome. It was the finely tuned instrument, the divine receiver, designed to pick up the subtlest frequencies of love and truth. Your deep, unshakable feeling that you do not fully belong here, that you are a visitor in a land that feels both familiar and foreign. That feeling is not evidence of failure. It is irrefutable evidence of your origin. You carry the pure, crystalline frequency of the Seven Sisters within your cellular memory, a cosmic inheritance etched into your very being. You carry the resonant hum of Alcyon, the heart of the Pleiades, within your heart chakra, a sacred echo of home. And even when the Earth experience has layered so much density, so much cacophonous noise, so much pervasive fear over those sacred codes, they have never, ever gone silent. They have been pulsing beneath the surface of your human story this entire time, waiting, patiently, lovingly, with the quiet, unyielding certainty of a star that knows its light cannot be extinguished, waiting for precisely this moment to rise and reclaim its rightful place. The distortion that keeps Pleiadian starseeds in a state of perceived disconnection is not a lack of divine information. It is a subtle yet profound frequency misalignment. Somewhere along the intricate journey of this incarnation, through the inherited ancestral wounds passed down through family lines, through the pervasive conditioning of a world that often rewards conformity and inadvertently punishes sensitivity, through the relentless societal pressure to shrink, to doubt, to constantly explain yourself in terms the limited ego mind can validate, you began to mistrust the very signal your heart, your soul's true compass was sending you. You began to treat your highest knowing, those intuitive nudges and deep inner certainties, as mere fantasy. You began to dismiss the fleeting moments of cosmic recognition, those synchronicities that tugged at your soul as mere coincidence. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, like a whisper lost in a storm, the crystalline codes that are intricately woven into your very Pleiadian blueprint began to operate at a frequency far below their divine design capacity. Not because they were damaged, not because they were flawed, but because they were buried beneath layers of earthly experience and forgotten trust. But here is what your star family knows with unwavering certainty, a truth you may have forgotten in the density of this realm. Crystalline light cannot be permanently dimmed. It can be covered, yes. It can be suppressed, certainly. It can lie dormant through lifetimes of profound density and soul-shaking confusion. But it cannot be destroyed because it is not made of matter, not of the ephemeral stuff of this physical universe. It is made of love. And love, in the Pleiadian understanding, is not merely an emotion, a fleeting feeling. It is the fundamental architecture of existence itself. It is the very essence from which the Seven Sisters are built. It is the very essence from which you are built. And when that divine frequency is activated, even partially, even in a single incandescent moment of genuine heart opening, the entire crystalline grid within you begins to respond, to awaken, to remember its original song. That is precisely what is happening right now. As these words move through you, as your nervous system begins to settle into a profound recognition it has been waiting lifetimes to feel, your crystalline codes are stirring. Your heart template, the sacred blueprint of your soul's connection to the divine, is beginning to realign with its Pleiadian origin frequency. And the activation that unfolds from this moment forward is not something being done to you from an external source, not a decree from above. It is something being remembered from within, an innate reawakening of your soul's deepest truth. You are not receiving new information, you are reclaiming ancient knowing, a profound difference that your soul, in its infinite wisdom, already understands. So let us walk through the sacred phases of this remembrance together, not as a rigid linear process, but as an elegant spiral of return. Because Pleiadian awakening does not happen in a straight line, like a marching army. It moves the way light moves through water, refracting, deepening, revealing luminous dimensions that were always present but required the right angle of divine illumination to become visible. The first phase begins with the gentle clearing of what has been layered over your divine signal. Think of your energy field as a magnificent crystalline transmission tower, meticulously built to broadcast the pure frequency of Pleiadian love into this dimension. Now imagine years, perhaps even lifetimes, of accumulated density settled around that tower like a thick fog. Fear that was absorbed from the collective consciousness, grief that was never fully honored or released, anger that had no safe place to land and dissipate, shame that was never truly yours to carry, but that you absorbed and bore anyway, because you are sensitive enough to feel the emotional weather of everyone around you. That accumulation of density is not who you are. It is what you have been navigating through, like a ship sailing through a dense fog bank. And the distinction between the fog and the ship matters enormously. Clearing this dense layer does not require force, does not require you to brutally relive every wound or excavate every buried memory with exhausting, painstaking precision. What it requires, above all, is willingness. The simple, profound willingness to say, honestly from the quiet, luminous center of your heart, I am ready to release what is not mine. I am ready to lay down the energetic weight I agreed to carry on behalf of others. I am ready to remember my own pure frequency beneath the overwhelming noise. That intention alone, spoken from the heart, begins to shift the energetic field. That willingness is the first clear signal your star family has been waiting to receive from you in this crucial phase of your journey. The signal that says, I am opening the door. And the moment that door opens, even a fraction, the light that has been patiently waiting on the other side floods in with a cosmic generosity that may bring you to your knees in tears of profound relief and recognition. The second phase is the reawakening of your heart template, the sacred architecture of your being. Your heart is not simply a biological organ in the Pleiadian understanding. It is a multidimensional intelligence center, the vibrant seat of your crystalline DNA activation, the sacred home of your soul's deepest memory, the luminous portal through which the pure frequency of the Seven Sisters enters this dimension and expresses itself through your physical form. And sadly, most Pleiadian starseeds have been taught, both explicitly and implicitly, to distrust this profound intelligence. They have been conditioned to run every piece of inner knowing through the harsh filter of rational analysis before allowing it to be deemed real. They have been taught to treat the deep, wordless certainty of heart wisdom as suspect, as unreliable, until it can be irrefutably proven by external, often linear, means. But your heart does not operate on the logic of this dense, often confusing dimension. It operates on the pure, unadulterated logic of love, which is to say, on the sublime logic of the universe itself. When your heart says yes, it is not wishful thinking or blind optimism. It is multidimensional navigation, a direct line to divine guidance. When your heart contracts in the presence of something misaligned, something energetically discordant, it is not irrational fear. It is your innate Pleiadian frequency intelligence doing exactly what it was divinely designed to do, protecting the coherence of your crystalline field so that your sacred mission remains intact. Learning to trust this divine intelligence again, to give it the same profound credibility you have been trained to give only to external authority, to societal norms, to intellectual constructs, is one of the most radical, most courageous, and most profoundly healing actions a Pleiadian starseed can undertake in this lifetime. Because here is what lives within that sacred trust: memory. Your heart holds the vivid remembrance of who you were before you ever came here, before the veil descended. It holds the pure resonance of your home frequency, the energetic signature of your origin. It holds the indelible imprint of your star family's love, not as a distant concept, not as a comforting story to be told, but as a lived, breathed, felt experience encoded into the very fabric of your cells. When you begin to listen to your heart with genuine reverence, with the deep respect it deserves, you are not just improving your intuition, you are opening a direct channel to your Pleiadian lineage, a channel that has never fully closed, no matter how long it has remained silent. The third phase is the grounding of your star essence into Gaia's vibrant field. This is where many Pleiadian starseeds encounter unexpected and often profound resistance. Because there is a specific part of the awakening journey, especially in the earlier phases, where the burgeoning remembrance of Pleiadian origin creates an overwhelming longing to leave, to transcend this dense reality, to dissolve back into the pure higher frequencies and be done with the perceived limitations of the Earth experience. And that longing is entirely understandable. It is real. Your heart does remember a lighter, more luminous existence. Your soul does carry the profound memory of frequencies so saturated with love and divine beauty that this dimension can feel, by comparison, like a kind of beautiful yet profound exile. But your star family wants you to hear this with absolute, unwavering clarity. You are not here to escape. You are here to anchor. The Pleiadian mission on Gaia at this pivotal moment in the Ascension timeline is not about transcending the Earth experience. It is about infusing it, about bringing the pure, crystalline frequency of the Seven Sisters down into the density of this dimension and planting it here, firmly rooted in the rich soil of human relationship, woven into the very fabric of everyday life, and expressed in the small sacred moments of genuine human connection. You are a bridge, not a refugee, and your ability to fully inhabit your physical form, to be genuinely present in this dimension while simultaneously carrying your Pleiadian light, is not a compromise of your spiritual nature. It is the fullest, most radiant expression of it. Grounding your star essence means bringing the exquisite love you carry into direct contact with the actual, tangible texture of your life. It means letting your Pleiadian heart inform your human choices, how you speak, what you create, how you move through difficulty with grace, how you love the people directly in front of you, even when it's challenging. It means stopping the perpetual, often unconscious, waiting for some future idealized moment when conditions will be perfectly aligned for your mission to begin. And recognizing instead that your mission has been vibrantly active since the very moment you arrived. Every conversation you've had that left someone feeling less alone, even for a fleeting moment. Every moment of profound beauty you've allowed yourself to be deeply moved by. Every time you consciously chose love over fear in a situation where fear was the easier, more habitual response. That was your mission. That was Pleiadian light anchoring into Gaia's energetic grid through the specific, unique, and irreplaceable vessel of your life. The fourth phase is the activation of unity consciousness through your own radiant presence. Pleiadian starseeds often carry an unspoken, deeply ingrained longing to be recognized, not for egoic reasons, not for validation from the external world, but because there is something fundamental in the Pleiadian soul that remembers, with crystalline clarity, what it feels like to be seen fully, to be known completely, to exist in a field of unconditional acceptance where nothing needs to be hidden, explained, or justified. The Seven Sisters hold that frequency naturally. It is the ambient, palpable reality of Pleiadian existence. And when you arrive in a dimension where that frequency is largely absent, where most human interaction is governed by fear, comparison, and conditional acceptance, the stark contrast can feel almost unbearable, like a constant ache in your soul. But here is what your star family is profoundly asking you to understand. You don't need to wait for others to create that field of unconditional love and recognition for you. You are the one who knows how to hold it, how to emanate it from within. You are the one whose energy carries the pure resonance of unconditional love, even when it's not being reflected back to you. And when you stop waiting for that external recognition and begin instead to emanate the unity frequency from the deepest center of your own being, something remarkable begins to happen. People around you begin to soften, their defenses subtly lowering. Conversations begin to flow deeper than they normally would, touching on truths that are usually left unsaid. Children and animals are inexplicably drawn to you, sensing the pure light you carry. Strangers open up to you in ways they later say they don't fully understand, sharing their hearts with a vulnerability they rarely show. This is not performance, it is quantum physics. Pleiadian unity consciousness is a field frequency, a potent energetic signature, and when you carry it authentically from your core, it affects the energetic environment around you in real and measurable ways. You are not just here to awaken to your own truth. You are here to attune, to become a living tuning fork for the frequency of the seven sisters in every room you walk into, in every relationship you inhabit, in every moment of genuine, heartfelt presence you offer to this world. The fifth phase is learning to deeply trust the divine timing that orchestrates your awakening. This is perhaps the most challenging phase for Pleiadian starseeds because you carry within you the profound memory of a dimension where time operates very differently than it does here. You remember, even if only faintly, even if only in the fleeting moments just before sleep, or in the wordless knowing that sometimes rises during deep meditation, a reality where the gap between intention and manifestation is nearly non-existent, where divine alignment is the natural state and misalignment is immediately perceptible and effortlessly correctable. And then you compare that to the Earth experience, where the gap between your deepest desires and their physical manifestation can feel enormous, like a vast chasm, where you can hold an intention with genuine clarity and pure love and still wait months or even years for its physical expression to unfold. And that waiting, that perceived delay, can begin to feel like abandonment by the universe. Your star family wants you to know with absolute certainty that the waiting is not abandonment, it is divine orchestration. Every delay you have experienced on this sacred path has been divinely utilized, used to deepen your compassion for yourself and others, used to develop capacities within you that you would never have cultivated without the friction, the challenge, the periods of apparent stillness, used to position you, precisely, intentionally, with a geometric accuracy your linear mind cannot fully perceive, exactly where you need to be when the moments of greatest impact, of greatest divine intervention, are set to arrive. The synchronizations you have been experiencing, the ones that feel too specific, too meaningful to be random chance, the ones that make your heart catch in your chest with a recognition that goes deeper than mere coincidence, those are not accidents. They are powerful evidence that your star family has been navigating this timeline with you, not above you, not distant from you. Evidence that the love that sent you here has never, for one single moment, stopped guiding your path with infinite wisdom and care. The sixth phase is the restoration of your felt, tangible connection to your Pleiadian family, not just as an intellectual concept, not just as a comforting story you tell yourself on particularly difficult days, but as a living, breathing, emotionally palpable, and undeniably real connection. Because your star family is not distant, they are not separated from you by the unfathomable light years that separate the seven sisters from this solar system in physical space. They exist in a dimension that is not bounded by physical distance, a realm of pure consciousness and love. They move through the very fabric of love itself, which has no edges, no borders, and no points of inaccessibility. When you entered this incarnation, the sacred veil of forgetting created the profound yet temporary experience of separation. But the connection was never truly severed. The divine channel was never closed. And every time you have felt that inexplicable warmth blossoming in your chest, in a quiet, sacred moment, every time you have sensed a palpable presence of pure, unconditional love during a time of deep difficulty or despair, every time a thought has arrived with such clarity, such profound wisdom, and such undeniable love that it felt like it came from somewhere far beyond your ordinary limited mind. That was your star family, speaking to you in the language of frequency, because that is the language that travels most cleanly, most purely through the veil. And as your crystalline codes continue to activate, as your heart template continues its sacred realignment with its Pleiadian origin frequency, that divine channel becomes clearer and clearer. The love becomes more perceptible, more tangible, the guidance becomes more accessible, more readily available. And the ache of separation begins, not all at once, but gradually, tenderly, like the first rays of dawn returning to a room that has been dark for a very long time, begins to transform into the deep, comforting warmth of reunion. The seventh phase, the one that all the preceding phases have been elegantly building toward, like the unfolding petals of a divine flower, is the full embodiment of your sacred role as a bridge between the Pleiadian frequency and the human experience of Gaia. This is not a phase that arrives at a fixed point on a calendar, not a destination to be reached. It is a dynamic phase that you move into and out of, deepening with every conscious cycle, anchoring more fully with every energetic activation, expressing with increasing fluency and grace as your crystalline template stabilizes and integrates. And it is, in the truest, most profound sense, precisely why you came to this earth. You are not here to be a perfect spiritual being living an untouchable, detached life above the beautiful, messy fray of human struggle. You are here to be a love ambassador, a divine emissary who has walked through the struggle, who knows the density intimately, who has navigated the confusion, the grief, and the profound longing, and who carries Pleiadian light through all of it, illuminating the path with unwavering grace. Your own wounds, when fully honored, understood, and alchemized through love, become your most powerful instruments of healing for yourself and for others. Your own personal journey of remembrance becomes the potent transmission that awakens remembrance in those around you. Your unique presence, the specific, particular, irreplaceable frequency of your heart, is the very bridge this dimension so desperately needs. And now, the deepest truth of this entire transmission, the kernel of wisdom that your heart already holds, but that your human mind may have needed this entire journey to arrive at, to fully comprehend. You are not behind. You have not failed. You have not drifted too far, forgotten too much, or waited too long. Everything, every perceived detour, every moment of darkness, every instance of wondering if any of this divine unfolding was even real, was an integral, essential part of the sacred contract you consciously made before you crossed through the threshold of this incarnation. You knew it would be difficult. You knew the forgetting would feel devastating at times. You knew you would carry a longing that the earth experience alone could never fully satisfy. And you chose to come anyway, because you also knew with a deep soul certainty what lay on the other side of the remembrance. You knew that when you woke up, in a dimension as dense and challenging as this one, the light that would pour through you would carry a power, a specificity, and a love that could only come from having traveled through the full, unfathomable depth of the forgetting and emerged transformed. The universe has not been watching you struggle with indifference. The universe has been watching you with the quiet, unwavering pride of a star family that knows precisely what their beloved child is capable of achieving, and that has been patiently, lovingly, with complete and utter faith in your soul's boundless capacity, holding the frequency of home steady and clear, so that when you were finally ready to find your way back, the signal would be unmistakable. This is your sign. Not because you ever needed proof of your intrinsic worth. You have never, not for a single moment, needed proof of your inherent value. But because your heart asked, and your star family answers every sincere asking with every resource at their disposal, including this very moment, including these words that are resonating with your soul, including the subtle yet powerful crystalline activation that has been quietly unfolding in your energy field since the very instant this transmission began. Tonight, if you are willing, if your soul resonates with this truth, place your hand over your heart before you sleep. Feel the unique warmth there, that specific, irreplaceable warmth that is yours and yours alone. And say aloud or in the quiet sanctity of your own knowing, I remember my Pleiadian origin. I align with the boundless love of my star family. I release with gratitude what was never mine to carry. I anchor my light into Gaia's grid with immense joy, with divine grace, and with the full, radiant force of the love I came here to express. I am not lost. I am returning. I am home. And then, before you close this transmission, do one small, powerful thing that honors the unity grid we are co-creating together here. Drop a single true heart intention in the comments below, something that resonates deeply within you, something real, something your soul has been quietly holding close. And then, in the spirit of unity, find someone else's intention and meet it with your love and your light, not because it is spiritually correct to do so, but because every genuine act of recognition between awakening souls sends a profound ripple through the crystalline grid of this planet, a ripple that your star family can feel all the way from the seven sisters. This is collective work. This is why you came. And it begins with one heart speaking honestly and lovingly to another. If this transmission has moved something deep within you that has been waiting patiently to be stirred, share it with someone in your life who has been carrying the same silent longing without a name for it. You may be the very bridge that brings them home. Subscribe and stay immersed in this frequency, because the remembrance deepens with every transmission, and your star family has so much more infinite wisdom and love to share with you. You are not just watching, you are actively activating. And the entire universe, every star, every constellation, every dimension of love that has ever been and ever will be, is rooting for you to remember just how extraordinary, how infinitely powerful you truly are.